Hi, I'm Jerry from ScaryJerry.net. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a cool static zombie prop for around 50 bucks. Now, you can buy these from some of your Halloween supply stores if you've got one in your area, or you can buy it offline. I've got some cool ones on my site, ScaryJerry.net, for sale. But if you're on a tight budget, I'm going to show you how you can basically buy a costume, which I also sell on my site, for around 40 bucks. Spend about $10 in supplies and have a near life-size zombie for your haunted house or your graveyard scene or just your yard scene, whatever kind of a haunt you use. Okay, so I'm going to show you a list of supplies. Okay, first off, you're going to need a little costume. Now I bought this costume here locally for about 40 bucks. There's the mask piece. It's an adult costume. Here's the actual shirt. And here are the pants. See, the pants has cool little bones sticking out of it. There. Once you get your costume, you can also buy this online at ScaryJerry.net for about the same price, 40 bucks. Adult size. You're going to also need some PVC pipe. You can go to any local home improvement center, hardware store, they should carry PVC. And I've got some right here. You're going to need probably, to build one of these, you'll probably need 3 5-foot pipes. Now these are 3/4 of an inch in diameter. Now I went with 3/4 because at the time the other pieces of PVC that I needed, they did not have in 1/2 inch or inch. So I got 3/4. You'll need about 3 of these, maybe 4 just to be safe. They're around $1 a piece. They're not that expensive. You're also going to need teagues. These are 3/4 as well. Now notice these are called slip, which means there's no threads inside the pipe. They simply slide on like so. Now in order to keep your prop from moving due to wind, movement, storage, you're going to have to also go out and buy this. Pipe compound. This one little jar costs about $3. Not that expensive. Okay? You also get this right in the same section where you get your PVC. You should see a whole shelving of it. You can get the cheap brand, store brand. It doesn't have to be most expensive. You just basically want something that's going to hold it, because you're going to be positioning the arms of the prop to be up, maybe one down, and so forth. The one I'm making is actually going to be coming fully up out of the ground with one arm slightly down, one arm up, and down on one knee. So you'll also need to get, on top of the tees, to do one prop, you're probably going to need about 5 tees. I would go ahead and buy a bag of elbows. Now, elbows are right here. Now, this would be the joints for the shoulders, hips, etc. These are 90-degree angle elbows, also 3/4 in diameter. Important. Make sure before you start to do this project that your local improvement store has the parts you need. If you're getting a 3/4 inch pipe, make sure they have all these 3/4 elbows, etc., crosses, T's in the 3/4 side. You can buy a bag of 10, and I've got the receipt right here. They're not very expensive. $2.43. That's nothing. You're not going to use all 10 of these for one prop. You'll probably use about 6, maybe 7, depending on how you do your prop. Now those are 90-degree angles. Now I've also got 45-degree. You notice the difference. Same size again, 3/4 in diameter. Again, same price, about $2.43. A pack of 10. And I've showed you the T's. Now these are the crosses. Same thing, 3/4 in diameter, slip cover, no thread. You can find these as well, same area. Now what this is for is going to be for such as the head. I'll give you an example of one I've already cut. These would be the shoulders. This would be the spine, if you will. This is going to be where your head is going to be, which is why you need a cross versus a T here. Okay? You're also going to need pipe cutters. You can use a saw if you want to. This is a lot easier to use a pipe cutter. Again, I think I've got that on here. Actually, no, I don't. But it's around $7. It's not that expensive. But once you buy this is not something you're going to have to buy again. You're also going to need some kind of foam or styrofoam filler to go around the actual skeleton, the pipe, if you will, to fill out the body a little bit. You can get this at any arts and crafts store. It's relatively inexpensive. You could even use, if you wanted to, trash bags filled with pine straw. You just don't want something that's too weighty, which is another reason why you're going to glue some of the joints, like at the shoulder points, to keep the arms from coming down. Just keep in mind your storage space. If you don't want to glue, that's fine. You don't have to, but I'm just going to forewarn you that adjusting it will make it just fall if you don't glue it. Okay? Also got these ties. These are what you're going to use to go around the styrofoam, foam, whatever, to fill the body. There's a pack of 100. I got it also at the home improvement store. You're not going to use 100 ties on one prop. You'll probably use maybe 10, 12 at the most. And this pack cost, I believe it was $9. So this will last you for several props. Okay. Alright. What I've done is glue my upper torso parts together. I've glued it here, 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 and then again on both sides of the hip area. Just specifically because I don't want to have any movement as far as this part here. I did not glue here. Now, the reason why I did not glue here is for storage reasons. Once Halloween is over, I can simply undo this, and then I'll have a top part and a bottom part. It makes storage a little bit easier. You'll see that as we go along. And you don't have to be exact when you're cutting the skeleton. You can just kind of eye it. That's what I did. Just remember, always go long at first because you can always cut down if you need to. If you get it too short, you've just wasted PVC. But a general rule of thumb is about 6 inches in length on each side of the cross for the shoulders, maybe 7 to 8, and about 4 to 5 for the hips. Now, as you can see, I've got the 2 arms here for the skeleton of our zombie prop. I have put the pipe dope, the glue, on a 90-degree angle on this end only. I didn't do it on this end because this one is going to attach to the shoulder. This is the part you're actually going to be moving up and down to adjust it whatever way you want. Same way on the other one. Like I said before, I've also put the pipe dope on the actual torso part. Now, let's put them together so you can just get a general idea of what this is going to look like. There. As you can see, there's the arms at the top. Just give you a general idea of what it's going to look like. We'll let this pipe dope set for just a few minutes, and then I'll come back and we'll do the actual legs.